What's up, guys? Welcome back for another tutorial. Today we'll be going into how to use the quick selection tool to mask in Photoshop. Alright, so let's jump in here. I have Photoshop open already, as you can see. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to cut this guy out here and separate him from the background and do that using a mask in the quick selection tool. So you're going to come up here to this little paintbrush with like a dotted line around it. That's your quick selection. You can make the brush size bigger using the bracket keys. So then we're going to do that. We're going to click and just drag and just click around, get a rough selection made. Then we'll zoom in here and we'll try to clean this selection up here. So shrink this brush down. Don't worry if it grabs some extra stuff. We'll clean that up in a second. Alright, so we're going to fast forward here. I'm going to keep playing with this to get it good. Take your time, guys. Don't rush, because it really hurts your final product if you rush too much. Alright, so then we're going to come in here. If you selected too much, you'll come in here, you'll hold the Alt button. I don't know if you can see that. It has the little minus sign in the middle now. And you can just click and a little trial and error here. Just Alright, guys, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to come up here and hit the select and mask button. Okay, what that does, that pops up a few things here. As you can see, I have it set over here to in the view area. I have it so it does overlay. So basically, it gives me a big red area here, letting me know what the selection is essentially. All right, so we're gonna go here and we'll keep that red. Now we're gonna do this here. All right, so we're gonna take the radius and start bumping it up. And I don't know if you guys can see down through here, it'll start to clean up your edges a little bit. We can actually check Smart Radius, and it does a decent job. I'll keep bringing that in. Smoothing it out a bit. Just tweak your settings a bit. Alright, so that's pretty good with those settings. Alright, now what you can do, you can come in here. It's going to have a brush selected for you already. You're going to come up here and click on the Refine Edge brush. Once again, you can make that larger with the brackets. You can just click on spots, and it does a pretty good job at cleaning up, picking what you want and what you don't. So it's just going to get rid of all that background. Like I said, hair's pretty hard to use to get it perfect on. But if you keep clicking away, this is really lagging with my screen recording right now. And that looks pretty good there, I'd have to say. Alright, so there's a little junk over here, but we'll fix that in 1 second. Like I said, also there's a little bit of gray in here. But we'll take care of that in one moment. So we're going to come down here, and I'm going to get rid of this feather. Alright, so we're going to come down here, we're going to go in. My computer's going crazy right now. Click selection, and we're going to make it go on a new layer with layer mask. Alright, if you want you can check remember settings, but I've realized that it's different on everything, so settings aren't that important. Alright, so that's what we got. Looks pretty clean because it's on a white background right now. But what we can actually do is here we'll make a new layer, drag it under it. Am I losing my mind? Did I lose my paint bucket, guys? I don't use it that often, so I thought, of course, now when I need it, it's gone. That's probably it. It's right here. All right, so paint bucket. We'll just pick a random color here. We'll go red again, and I'll just fill that in. Delete this layer in a second. So, all right, now if you come up here, V to get your mouse. Your marquee tool, as they call them. We'll scroll in here. What I'm doing here is if you hold space and you click and drag, it'll help you move around. Alright, so then what you can do is grab your brush tool. Hit B for brush. Oh, it's huge. Turn that down. Now my brush is, the hardness is not super hard, but not super soft. I mean, you could keep it right around 25 there. And we'll actually use the flow as, I'll put that at around 39. Then we'll come in here, zoom way in, go up here, find all these little spots, and then shrink this down. And what you can do is make sure black is selected, because this is what we're trying to get rid of. Make sure black is selected, and you can just paint out this stuff here. It's kind of a pain. Doesn't have to be perfect, because we're going to be laying this on something else, and it'll start to look a little better in a moment. No one's going to really notice this. No one nitpicks. I mean, well, some people do. But no one's going to be zooming in this much. Like right now, we're in at 200%. This is a large image, though. So yeah, just make it good enough. I mean, till you're happy with it. Because that's what's really important. You have to like what you do. I think that's good on the hair. Let's scroll down here and make sure we're good. Alright, we can see there's some junk going on right here. Scale this brush size up. And just run over this stuff here. And just like I said, once again, we're just refining this. So you guys get the point. I'm not going to spend all day on this. But it's pretty simple, guys. What it did was, I'll delete this layer, this color layer now. We zoom out. We separate him. So if we click on this layer here, we can go and we can click V to get the marquee tool. And I can grab them. I can put them wherever I want. And as you can see, everything's cut out perfectly. And it's great. Now what this is good for, say you want to take a subject out of one photo because it's kind of boring and you want to put them into another one. It's really good for that. All kinds of things. And masks don't only apply to people. There's a million ways to use a mask, whether it's to blend something into another one. Just play around with it. But that's really the basic, guys. I'm going to end this here, and thanks for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Leave some comments if you have any questions or anything that you would like to say. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications for more tutorials, and until next time, peace.